Let's go over a couple things we talked about in your swing. This is your original swing on the left. So part of that in your swing, if I go back and forth without motion, you're going to see all your energies trying to come from the shoulders on the way up and the way back. The problem is if somebody moves only from the shoulders, you can see your head is getting pulled all over the place. Now your head doesn't really have anything physically to do with the swing, but it gets blamed for things like I didn't keep my head down. But the problem is you're sending the energy away from the ball and across your body. So you can see here the club cannot match up. So there is the toe of the club, the ball can't get up in the air. And the more you try to follow through, makes it worse. So we worked on a couple things here in the backswing. You kind of lift, and I wanted you to feel when you swing back that you're going to feel that you're moving more from your core muscles, not your shoulders, and your arms are going to feel closer to you. Feel kind of a stretch here in your back. Right underneath that shoulder blade, there's a muscle that you're going to feel a stretch. That builds all the energy up into here and out of the shoulders, out of the lift. So we're going to stay away from the lifting and feel more stretching. That's getting more power. This will take some time, but it will dramatically get more power in the swing and make things more consistent. So we have to work on that. Now the way to the ball, what we're trying to do, so from here, now we need to get your natural energy from here because you don't really have any power, even though you made a wind up. It doesn't have any energy behind it. So you're just going to twist and turn. And I wanted you to feel like I wanted you to send all the energy to the ball, not to the finish. And now all the energy went down. And see how your head doesn't move away from the ball anymore. Remember when you're trying to twist, you pull away from the thing you're hitting. Now we're getting hitting. And that gets you the speed in the golf club. Now after we make contact, then the momentum will bring us around to the finish. But you got to feel like, say the backswing, we'll call that A, and this is B, and this is C. We got to go up to A, back to B, and the ball's gone at B, and it will bring you around to the finish naturally in the swing. So you're going to feel a lot of motion from in core. Feel like your arms, feel like you're resisting there. So I'll show you a couple drills that you can do. So what we want to feel more in the backswing is not a lift, but more a resistance. Stable, move, and feel the stretch here. And that builds this, what we call just a spring of energy that's going up and down, which gets our power. And yours kind of just wants to lift your arms. So that's what you feel, that little resistance here. Feel resistance here like you're building a spring. This will help us get more energy and stabilize your swing so you don't pull away from it. On the way down to the ball, so this is kind of me hitting the bag to show you that when we're trying to get power to something, we're not trying to get to the finish, we're trying to get to the ball. So I've taken this club and I've turned it upside down and have an impact bag, and you could throw a comforter or pillow down. Just feel all the energy heading from your core muscles and your arm and the club and heading to the bag. Remember, you're trying to get all the energy into the ball. This is you going away from the ball. We need to get it into the ball. So you're going to feel that stretch. All the energy heads to the ball, and then after that, we're just going to let that club fly through there. So when we hit, so when these tour players go to the ball, you'll see them go down to hit the ball, but then this becomes a slingshot, meaning we're just going to let the club go flying. That speeds the golf club up. You'll see how they go through. Their body isn't pulling away from the ball. They're trying to get all that energy visually into the ball, and then the club can go swinging by. So we just got to get out of those shoulders, get the core, the arms, and get that club releasing a little bit better to get more power in your swing.